Hello, this is Luke Voulgarakis from LV Life and welcome to your quick tarot for week commencing the 25th of November 2025. Let's see what we've got. We'll do 3 cards for general energies readings and then we're going to do sun, moon and rising, so all the signs, and you just need to fast forward to your own. The timestamps are in the description. All right, let's see. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, share my stuff with people, because it helps me to reach more people and it helps to the people that receive it. So I really appreciate it, and it's free for you to do. And then also, you can book a private reading with me, lukevoulgarakis.com/tarot. That link is in the information, along with a couple of donation links if you want to make me a little donation to help support and fund what I do. All right, thank you. Let's go. We have got here for our general energies. Oh, look at this celebratory card here. This 4 of Wands. It depicts a celebration, like even a union. Looks a little bit wedding-y to me. But definitely something going on there in terms of celebratory energy. Perhaps things that you've been trying to bring into fruition are starting to happen. Perhaps you're finally starting to see the things that you want and hope to lift you up, starting to lift you up. Perhaps things are just feeling a bit more bright and optimistic. But yes, this kind of celebratory 4 of Wands energy here. Oops. And then we've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, he is starting to clear the air. All right, maybe things have been a bit frictious for a while. Maybe things have just felt a bit challenging. But I feel like the page sits a bit higher here. He's got a new perspective. He's got a higher view. He's starting to rise above the clouds. And he's starting to take things on with more clarity, with more ease, with more wisdom. Like, I just think this is a real shift in negative energy, let's say. But the energy that you're in control of, like a shift in your energy, a shift in you approaching things in a different way, things starting to become clearer, more in alignment for you. And then we've got this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now is not the time to gamble. All right, sometimes we have to participate in life, and any participation in life is a gamble. And sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. But I feel like in this reverse position, we are being asked to hedge our bets this week. Being asked not to take any big risks or big gambles, but really be a little bit more calculated, a little bit more reserved. Just think a little bit more sensibly this week. All right, so that's our general energies. And then we're going to move on to sign by sign. And as I said, make sure that you forward to your sun, moon and rising signs. It's always worth checking out all 3 to get the full scope of what's going on for you this week. All right, let's start with Taurus. You had the Ace of Pentacles. It did come out in reverse. I've just flipped it upright for you there. And perhaps you're feeling a bit stagnant, like things that you want to bring into fruition aren't happening as quickly as you liked, or you think that you really deserve them, and why aren't they happening for you? What's going on? Where are they? You've been trying to manifest. It's on my vision board. But I'm telling you that it's happening, right? But there's just something. There's an internal shift that needs to change for this to happen, for that hand to deliver you what you've been looking for. So I think that there is perhaps like a lesson to be learned this week around your own self-worth. So think about why am I trying to manifest this thing? Why do I want this thing so badly? Where does it come from? Where is the feeling? What sits behind it? What's the why? What's it trying to fulfill? And once you've figured that out, the universe is going to deliver. All right, Virgo. Virgo, we've got the 8 of Swords reversed. The only thing holding you back is you. You are bound and tied here, and you can't see what's in front of you. But what you don't realize is that the sword that's blocking your path is actually cast to the side. So yes, the road looks a little bit rocky there with water and land and, maybe a bit slippy, but the only thing holding you back is you. There's nothing physical stopping you now. So it's time to release those bounds and ties. It's time to look at the reality of things. Maybe the thoughts and the fears of things are what's stopping you. But look at the reality. Like, there's nothing physically blocking your path. So if you can look at that, then you can step forward. All right, Capricorn. The Tower, Capricorn. It's when things come crashing down, but they clear the path for something new. So Capricorn, the thing that you thought you wanted, the bricks that you built into this tower that you really thought would serve you, and you get to the top of this tower and you're like, oh, I'm not actually sure that I want it. It doesn't feel the way that I thought it would feel. Is it time for reevaluation? Is it time to clear that path, let the tower fall? Remember, thinking about general energies, you're not taking big risks this week. So if the tower falls and you're feeling reactive, don't be reactive. Be thoughtful, be mindful, be sensible. But I definitely feel like there's new change, new energy, new beginnings. The universe course correcting you, bringing you back into alignment to what you truly want in your higher self. All right, Sagittarius. Temperance reversed. Sagittarius, it is important for you to understand balance, to understand darkness and light, to understand give and take, to understand the yin and yang, to really understand that you can't just give all the time. You can't pour from this empty cup, just to quote a cliche. But here we see temperance pouring from one cup to another. They're keeping things in unity and harmony and in balance. They've got their feet on the land and feet in the water. They've got the mountains, the sun rising. So all is good as long as you maintain healthy balance, as long as you nurture the land and the water, as long as you nurture yourself from all angles. So work-life balance, for example, really important this week. Yeah, anything you can do for balance. Leo. Four of Pentacles, but came out reversed. You're feeling a bit fearful at the moment, Leo. I feel like the universe above you is looking out for you. From a physical perspective, you're grounded, you're fine, you're safe, you've got more than you realize. But for some reason, you're feeling fearful. And maybe it's a big self-worth thing. Maybe it's that inner fear of not being good enough, not being strong enough, not being capable, able, willing, whatever it is. But I feel like that you are holding on to some fear, and some fear is holding you back, like some trapped energy that you're just clinging on to for dear life that's not actually serving you. So I'm asking you this week to look at what that is. You can release some of that fear. You don't have to control everything because the universe is looking out for you, and physically in the real world, you're fine. So stop holding on to that fear. It's time to think about letting that go. Aries. Or the Hermit. It's time to retreat, Aries. You want to retreat back. You want to stop, pause, reflect, spend some time physically indoors, like maybe a few duvet days. But really try and keep yourself to yourself a little bit. I think you've got some processing to do, some deep thought. Remember, the Hermit lights the way. So when we sit in the darkness with the Hermit, when we really retreat and we go and hide in the cave, it's still got the lamp. It's all for good measure. It's all for good reason. It's lighting the way. So yeah, I think that you need to just retreat from the world for a little bit. Hermit yourself away. And maybe you just deserve a really decent rest. All right, Gemini. King of Pentacles reversed. I think you've had this recently, Gemini. Don't let things overwhelm you. Don't let your need to be valid, to be worthy, to be a king energy, the need to take strength and take the throne and to be dominant and to like pave your own path or whatever, whatever the phrase is that I can't remember. Don't let that ambition overwhelm you, because it's not who you are. You can separate yourself from your ambition and you as a person. So don't let it become all-encompassing. Don't let it overwhelm you. All right? It's time for you just to understand, know that you deserve that throne. It's your birthright. And that you've got the place. And you don't need to rush it. You can hone it. You can move slowly. You can, like the tortoise wins the race, right? You can really lean into it and settle into it and take it a day at a time. You don't need to rush it and be forceful and dominant. All right, Aquarius. We're also resting, Aquarians. Maybe things have been a bit battlesome for you, a little bit challenging. And, you know, things will continue to be throughout the life because, you know, it'd be silly to me to tell you that it's a constant uphill trajectory. Life is always like this, right? And so we just have to ride the waves. But right now, I think you don't need to ride the waves at all. You just need to rest. Take some time out, maybe reflect on some of the stuff that's happened and gone on, and then get stronger and fitter and ready for the future, ready for the things that might come up again. But it's more retreat energy for you, similar to Aries with the retreat energy. Get yourself stronger, right? Recoup. Libra. Libra, exploration. It's very exciting. You've got opportunities, so many opportunities, things coming your way, and the landscape is clear. Like, you've got a clear road ahead of you. You can go out and do, create, be whatever you want. And so just allow these opportunities to come to you and play with them and explore them and be excited by them, not narrowed or limited or I can't do that or I shouldn't do this or that's not for me. Just be super open-minded and explorative. Just go out and create and be and do and enjoy and embrace. Cancerians. Page of Cups. There's a surprise in store for Cancerians, but I feel like a relationship surprise. Perhaps a person coming into your life, or maybe someone popping back into your life, and just saying, hey. That's all you need is a hey. But I just feel like it's unexpected. Maybe you're going to bump into someone that you haven't seen for years, or maybe someone's going to come forward and, you know, just reappear in your life, or maybe even a new person that you're going to meet and resonate with. I don't know. But I just feel like something's coming in that's going to surprise you in terms of another person or another energy. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be good. It's going to, you know, maybe have some longevity to it. So yeah, this is very nice, Cancerians. Looking forward to finding out who that is. Scorpio. 10 of Cups. It came out reversed. So the 10 of Cups is happy families. It doesn't literally have to mean that. It's more like the feeling of what that could represent. In its reverse position, maybe you're just not feeling it this week. Maybe it's time for you just to stop focusing on what you don't have and just really enjoy what you do have, accepting it for what it is, being in the moment with it. And also, you know, 10 is completion. So maybe this is completion of maybe you've been driving yourself to insanity, desperately wanting a thing, particularly in regards to people, relationships. And maybe if you can just break that cycle and say, all right, I've got what I've got. I love what I've got. I appreciate what I've got. And that breaks the cycle. And just lean into that and take the stress away from trying to create this thing. Or maybe, who knows, maybe that's when it will happen. But I just feel like you need to complete a cycle of trying to control the outcome and just stop and appreciate what you've got. Pisces. 5 of Cups came out reversed as well. I feel like you're doing a lot of shedding. Like maybe you need to shed some energy, some negativity, some thought processes, some old patterns. Shed, 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 shed. You need to let things spill over. And then focus on what's left. What is left? You know, what is worth pouring your energy into? What is good for you? What is whole for you? What serves you? And let go of the rest. I feel like you just need to be shedding a lot of the darkness, a lot of the sorrow, a lot of the fear, a lot of the voices in your head. Shed, 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 shed. Clear things out and recognize what is for you and what isn't meant for you and what isn't serving you. And let that stuff go. And I think you'll find things are a lot brighter. Okay, well, thank you. I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.